It's the 2K Game Show.
Are you ready to rise to the challenge here on the Rising Stars Challenge? Then come to 2K Sports. On behalf of the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the elites going up against the stars. They're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that.
I like that.
Here we are. Yeah. Get ready for the Rising Stars Challenge. All first and second year talents looking to showcase their tremendous skills. Kenny, what can we expect to see?
Well, some of these.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Stars. We've got Hood. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Russell. And it's Towns in at the pivot, manning the middle.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's the elites with the ball. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Parker's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Russell. Booker inside, knocked away.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And for as much offense as the All-Star game features, I mean, the Rising Stars Challenge typically gives us even more scoring. I mean, this is an action-packed event year in and year out.
He hits the second from the line. You talked about, Greg, the high scoring in this game over the years, and there have been some incredible totals, often up in the 140s and higher. It was only a few years ago that the winning team, scored 163 points.
That's right. Yeah, I will never forget that. And it's part of what makes this game so fun. I mean, we don't come to the All-Star Week looking for great defense. We want to see these young fellas get out and run.
Here's Russell. The elites getting the bucket there. Down low, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got his first basket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Booker. Begins with the block. They recover it. Moutier, no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's a completely new group for the elites. Here's Levine. Kicks it out to Johnson from deep, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
And he gets it to go.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And really deep through that time. And that's now 6 points for D'Angelo Russell. The elites trailing. Here's Wirtz. Pass to Mirotic. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Stars.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Stars out in front. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we're back. Once again, the spotlight on the talented first and second-year players here in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
On the floor for the Stars. Hezonya's out there at Nerlens Noel. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Smart. And it's Hood in at the 2.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Now here's Booker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 5 to shoot. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
The Elite shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Smart passes to Jokic. The dish to Hood. Smart kicks to Wiggins. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Anderson. Now Booker. Out to the right wing. Here's Moutier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And the Stars leading by 3. Nice shot by Smart.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Now here's Moutier. Rebounded by Smart. Wiggins outside. Here's the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Timeout called the Elites.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Russell, he's checked in for the Stars. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Stars.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Towns on the money from 12 feet away. And it's a 12-point Stars lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Booker. Here's Marjanovic. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. He's got 6.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Now here's Moutier after D'Angelo Russell's miss. A nice shot by Booker.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. "11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Moutier with the ball. Takes a 3. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Booker.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting.
And we've reached.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to the halftime show. Nothing quite like the Rising Stars. The Rising Stars game, a beloved tradition in the NBA. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll...
And welcome back to the Rising Stars Challenge, a showcase for the up-and-coming stars of the NBA.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Moutier out there with Booker. Then it's Jabari Parker. Then there's Anderson. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And the Stars leading by 6. Porzingis passes to Hood. It's tipped. Now here's Moutier. Anderson outside. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Towns.
Not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Booker dishes to Anderson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Fires from 14, and the jumper is on the mark. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Parker inside. The shot no good. The Stars with the lead. Wiggins inside the line. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. Timeout called. The Elites. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And the Stars leading by 8. Here's Hood. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Pass to Huertas. A 3-ball. That's good.
And, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
To the inside, Randall can't get it to go. And it's the Stars the other way. Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson kicks to Levine. And he jams it with authority.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Good beat. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Mirotic is checked in for Anderson. Hezonja, he's checked in for the Stars. Good!
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
The Elites trail by 5. Dishes it to Levine. Mirotic the screen. And Okafor with the block. Wiggins left side. Shoots it up. The shot is off. Now the Elites take it the other way. Levine kicks to Randall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Elites have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Randall. The Stars making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And the Stars leading by 3. Passes it to Jokic. Lets it go from 11. Tries again. Kept alive.
Well, even for a guy not known for his ability to attack the rim, I mean, he's got to lay that one in.
A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit.
Oh!
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Jokic passes to Smart. Here's Okafor. Elites with the rebound. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Huertas. He kicks to Mirotic to the middle. And it's Johnson penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 8 points. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Stars. They're up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Stars. They've got Wiggins. Porzingis is out there with Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Hood in at the 2. Count it, and the Stars' lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Parker. Towns dishes to Wiggins. Right wing, Towns, wide open. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Levine. Here's Marjanovic. And that one is hammered home.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
That free throw good from Hood. And the Elites with some changes. Anderson comes in for Miritich. And it's Moutier in for Levine. No good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Russell. And Booker kicks to Parker. He nails it, and we're tied up. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberating.
He's right.
He is right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, you wouldn't need so much in the press room before the games. Maybe
that's a good point.
Be comfortable like we are. For the Stars, Okafor's checked in, and Nerlens Noel subbed in for Porzingis. Russell passes to Noel. Three-pointer. Russell, no luck. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And Booker kicks to Moutier. No good off the front iron. Moutier's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Hood. Here's Russell. It's blocked. And here's Moutier. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. From the inbound, and it's good on the layup. And the Elites lead by 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And the Elites call time here. Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And the slam dunk by Russell.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there. But boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose. And they wouldn't be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
A minute 50 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Moutier. Wiggins with some nice D.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Wiggins. Here's Marjanovic. Wiggins with the block. 1:19 left in the 4th. Again, Russell missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
A nice shot by Booker.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The baseline J. That is good.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Here's Moutier, sinks it, and he has brought them to within 2 points.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Noel, rebound by Parker. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
And the Elites call time here. They're losing by 5. 27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Zinkus, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Here's Marjanovic. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Here's Hood. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 bad.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Andrew Wiggins. He's not always known to make the big headlines. And that wraps up our coverage of the Rising Stars.
Welcome, everyone. And so here's Curry. 5 racks. He is a perfect score. Remember that the last ball on each rack, the money ball is worth 2.
And money balls are key. Got to get in that groove early here to knock those money balls down. Yeah, no question, Clark. You really want to dial it in on that first rack if you can. And I know he's going out there with the mindset of just relax, have fun, and see what happens.
Well, that's a great way to approach it because really the shootout is all about fun. It's for the players, it's for the fans. It's not anything to put a ton of pressure on yourself for. So whoever's most relaxed, I think, has the best chance.
He's got 10. 11 points. Not just 13.
Curry really catching fire now. He's in the zone.
Hits for 15. And now with 16, one last rack remains.
Fantastic stuff.
That's his 5th consecutive make. He's got 21. A 23-point round for him. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
Well, Clay's dad was an NBA player, Michael Thompson, but more a post player and a center. Clay as a guard, a perimeter player who's got that beautiful shooting touch.
Just over 2 seconds a shot is all you've got if you're going to use all 25 balls. So there's no time to take a deep breath and gather yourself after a miss.
Yeah, that's right, Clark, and that's why it's so easy to get out of whack and start firing away and shooting too quickly, not really focusing on the rim. And if you do that, then you're at risk of really losing all momentum and falling out of the competition.
10 points on the board. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad. 11 points. That gives him 12. Can't get the money ball. Not just 13. He's at 14.
And the young fella, Clay, making it look very easy out here.
He finishes the round with 17 points. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, it wasn't his best, but
So it'll be Kyrie Irving here.
And one thing about the three-point contest is you can really see how the pressure builds as it goes along. In the first 20 years of this event, only 5 winners topped the 20-point mark in the final round. And one of them sitting right here.
Yeah, that was a fun day, Clark. But, yeah, I think the key is you've got to get off to a good start because it can snowball on you if you miss a lot in those first 2 racks. Yeah,
he finishes off the round with 19 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Well, he did, especially considering the fact that he came out of the gates pretty slowly. But when things kicked into gear for him, guys.
And so we'll see Dirk Nowitzki. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round.
Fellas, 25.
He finishes the round with 17 points. He can't be upset with himself. That score is usually good enough, but it was a terrific round for just about everybody else. Reddick's got to be the pot. And so we'll see James Harden. He's got 24 seconds here to put up as many points as he can. So it's Kyrie Irving ready to go. 24 seconds back on the clock. Can he do better?
Well, that score can't have him too worried. I'm guessing he'll top that without much problem.
Makes his first there. 2 points. Money ball, no good. Now 3 points. Now with 4. He's got 5. That's 4 in a row now. 8 points. So we'll see Kyrie Irving. He squeaked into this round with the lowest qualifying score so far. He's the first one to go. And so it'll be Stephen Curry here.
You know, in the 4 times you played in the three-point shootout, Steve, you made it through the first round 3 times. Physically, would you start to wear out or wear down a little bit in the later stages?
I did, and not an overly. I thought the bigger, stronger guys like Larry, they held up a little bit more. Dirk Nowitzki comes to mind as well.
4 points more to tie it up.
Now with 11. Drains the money ball. He's at 14. Got it, taking the lead in his final round. He will be the one to beat.
And that's a great position to be in, partner.
Well, he's really feeling good right now. A ton of confidence.
That's a big 20 points. Finishes his last rack with plenty of time to spare. The round comes to a close, and he's at 22 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Yeah, particularly at the beginning of the round, Kevin.
And we've reached the finish line of the Foot Locker three-point contest. All our competitors.
Look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched all shine. I just waited our chance to blast.
Welcome, everyone. This is all-star action, folks. Kevin Hart. Oh,
finish there. Yep. Degree of difficulty way up there, way up there.
Thank you.
Yep. As he spun away after he retrieved it on the bounce.
First attempt for him. He's the second dunker of the night here. We'll see what he brings. What do he's got going on here, Clark?
Oh! Nasty! All one hand. Nasty!
Now the dunk contest is started.
Yes, sir.
And here we go with Andrew Wiggins. We'll see if he can come in and shake things up a little bit here.
Yeah, so far, Kevin, we haven't had what I would call a real...
Where'd that come from? Where did you get that?
You go through the legs or around the back there?
Through the legs.
Yeah, it was through the legs, spinning away.
So it's Ben McLemore ready to go. Batting cleanup, he's looking to close out the... Here's one of our faves right here.
This was kind of pedestrian, though.
What?
Quite honest.
Changing hands?
No, he didn't change hands.
You're
He
right.
went with the same hand.
Yeah, okay.
It was the left hand. I mean, it was nice, but
What about that glide?
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was a little bit glide. On second thought, it was a nice glide.
Gordon's got a little bit of an edge early on. Plenty, so it'll be Aaron Gordon here. All right, Clark, he's up for his second dunk right here.
And, Kevin, I think he needs something really strong and good this time. Nice. He came straight away and then went 360 after he took it off his hand.
That was nice.
That was a nice pirouette. And the timing
Made it look easy.
Oh, this was sweet.
We're back to number 2 in the order, getting ready for his second dunk.
Well, not the best.
I can tell you didn't like it very much.
You know what? He did a nice little dipsy do there. He threw it.
And here we go with Andrew Wiggins. And he's the third dunk.
This was like a long jump because he had to go to the other side of the goal, Kevin. The ball bounces on one side.
So it's Ben McLemore ready to go. Finishing our second cycle through the dunkers. He's back. And here it comes with another one. All right, clean, easy.
Yeah.
Not, I shouldn't say easy.
No, not easy. It's difficult. A little harder than you think because he went against his body there.
Yeah. Got a very tight contest here as top to bottom. So it'll be Aaron Gordon here.
Oh, that was nice. Now he went and got it, and then he's going to come sideways and then go reverse.
Just about hit his head.
He's sideways when he jumps, and then by the time he flips.
Our second contestant with his final dunk.
Another one of these efficient, high-powered dunks without much of a launch pad.
He's tired. And here we go with Andrew Wiggins. And so here we go.
You know, I mean, he bounces, and he's about rim level with his head there. Look at how high he gets up, Kevin.
Yeah, got that one up.
So it's Ben McLemore ready to go. He's got the...
That was wicked there, Kevin, because he had to go against his body. He went through his leg, and he kind of went counter.
And let's look at the final results of the dunk contest. Incredible acrobatics and artistry from this year's champion, Aaron Gordon.
And the dunk contest is always special, but this year was even crazier than we're used to.
Yeah, there was really a little something extra in the air this year, Clark. These players were in rare form.
And we got just what we've come to expect from the dunk contest. Excitement.